website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey, and welcome! We're back online again. We haven't been posting that many videos here over the summer, but now it's time to go for every day. So just look up this channel every single day, subscribe to it so you get these inspirational videos, these insights on how to practice more effectively, get more results faster with less effort, which is what this is all about. So what do you do when you come to it's not fall yet, but vacation time is over. We go back to work, and that's a perfect time to make some decisions about what to do for the next, 5-6 months, right? Until the 1st of January. What do you need to do? Because, we need to have that leadership level when we practice. If we don't, we just practice. We just go into a practice environment, we pick up the guitar, and we just practice whatever, right? So instead of just doing that, then that is operating, basically. If you always do that without a plan, without a focus, without some idea of where you want to be in 5 months, or the 1st of January, New Year's Day, if you don't have a specific idea of where you want to be and how to get there, then you'll just be wandering around, and then you'll be one of these guys who says, I've been playing and practicing for 30 years, and I still haven't gotten much better, right? That focus is essential, and it's so easy to have that little process where you just take a step back and say, okay, out of the many things I could become better at, what is most exciting, right? Because that's the right place to start. Instead of looking for the perfect path to becoming the guitarist you want to become, look for what is most exciting to you, and then forget about the rest, right? What one thing, if you could master it in 5 months, would you pick? I can't choose, Claus. I could choose this or that. And what is the most exciting, right? Put yourself in a playing situation where you're with your band, you're playing this style of music, whatever you want to become as a musician. And what about that most excites you? Is it playing fast? Is it being able to produce riffs? Is it being able to play the most amazing rhythm guitar? What seems the most graspable? What can you reach for? And where can you believe that you can get there in 5 months, right? What will be a really exciting goal that you have this sense that I might actually be able to get there if I do the following, if I focus in the right way, if I have this practice routine and I stick to it, right? Once you have that goal set up that excites you, be sure to create a project. Really say, okay, well, how much am I going to practice this? Every week, every day? And what comes up? Yeah, we got a vacation coming up there. We got Christmas. Where can I practice and where can't I practice? And where can I put in some intense practice hours, right? Is there a weekend where I can reserve all weekend and just playing in my pajamas, just practicing all day, with the metronome by myself, in front of the TV, in front of YouTube, just, hacking away at the same loopable pattern over and over again, really mastering this area. Where can you put that in? And then look at the whole thing. It takes you 5 minutes, this whole process. It's nothing. But if you do it, it can have an immense impact on your results. So much that it's those 5 minutes or 10 minutes will mean more to your development over those 5 months than any other single thing, just by deciding what to focus on and where to go. So do that right now. And my bet is that you have already begun the process in your mind as I'm talking right now. But once you set that up, you do everything you can to make sure that it's in your reality. So you put up post-it notes, as I always say, if you got those still. You make sure it's your desktop background. If you don't know how to do it, you can just write it on a piece of paper, take a picture of it with your iPad, your Android device, whatever, and make that your background. So you have that focus. You see it every day. You might tell your spouse, your better half, your significant other, that this is what I want to focus on, or your friends, or your the guys you practice with, or if you share your interest in guitar with somebody else, tell them about it so it becomes real. It's out there, right? And you want to get to this place and make sure that whatever you aim for is really measurable, so you know where the finishing line is. Everybody can say, I want to become better at X, or I want to improve in X, but that's not a goal. That's just, I just want to go somewhere in that direction. It has no power because you can't really measure whether you're there or not. Did you make progress? Yeah, I guess I did, right? Some amount, but you want to measure it. So, and that's where speed comes in, and metronome speed is really good. If you have, pick a specific thing. So you might want to become really good at rhythm guitar, but there might be some specific riff that you want to play, like the one you look up to, and at what tempo exactly, and exactly where you are with that riff. And then you do all kinds of exercises, you do all kinds of drills in order to get there. But that riff at that tempo with total relaxation in your body is your specific goal. If it's, learning, a bunch of new chords, it's unspecific. Exactly what chords do you want to learn? How many? To what degree? How fast will you be able to go from one of these chords to another? Should it be instant, and at what level of speed? You must have a metronome, and if you don't have one, go buy one. And you can go find one online, they're free, but it's really good to have a physical metronome that you know where are, and preferably one of these old-fashioned one with a pendulum going back and forth. But so make it extremely specific, so you know exactly where it is, right? And you can take something that's already very specific, like a song, a riff, something, and then work around that. You might not just practice that one specific riff, but you practice all kinds of rhythm exercises, all kinds of things in order to get there, right? If it's speed, what exactly is it? Is it 3 notes on one string with alternate picking? Is it hammer-ons and pull-offs? And again, you can say, okay, I'm gonna do a ton of exercises to get to the point I want to go to, but I have this one sequence that is going to be my main focus, and I want to be able to play it at this level of speed. And then, you know, what level of speed, Klaus? What should I aim for? Just aim for something, right? Just say, okay, I can play it at this. I wonder why, if I can play it at this speed, I want maybe double. Maybe that's where I want to go. And then pick a thing, right? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to pick a thing and then start working towards it. And then you can always, if you already, it looks like already after 2 months, you're already there, right? You just pick a new thing, right? But the whole process of stepping back like this and then spending 5-10 minutes on deciding exactly where you want to go and what exactly you're going to do to get there, and then making sure that it's a reality in your life by telling people about it, by putting up reminders of it, and then working towards it and having your rituals in place. Exactly what are you going to do every week? What are you going to do every day? That whole process will just mean so much to your development. It's a joke. It's really amazing. And most people don't do it because we think, why spend 10 minutes on that when I could be practicing instead? And the busier we are with practicing, the less time we take to actually think about practicing. But it's so effective. So instead of postponing this or doing it tomorrow or when you've just gotten do it now. Decide, and don't be perfect. Just pick a thing, right? Say, this is what I want to do. Something that excites you, and it's often the first thing that comes to mind. And then decide to make that plan happen. And then if you can't talk to your friends right now, then make sure you can't forget once you see them. When you see them next time, discuss what you might want to tell them about it and say, what's your goal? So you can kind of tease each other and hold yourself to it and follow up on each other and make sure you get there. Do it, right? And make sure you have some specific result that you will have attained the 1st of January, and then you create a new result. It's a whole different world. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.